Game.Film here. I'm back with another monthly movie recap. I'm pretty behind as this is for June 2023. I recently moved, still unpacking. I'm super tired. I'm so sorry for the minimal background here, but I've been itching to get back into editing, making videos, and creating content for y'all. I only watched 9 movies in June, one of my lowest outputs in a very long time. I try and watch 15 movies a month minimum, but this is going to be a short video. I'm going to give you a quick review of each film, some screenshots and clips. You guys ready? Let's dive in. So first film I watched in June was Bride of Chucky, 1998, directed by Ronnie Yu. Is actually a Hong Kong director making a Hollywood film here. Brad Dourif is King. Great voice acting with him as usual for Chucky. Jennifer Tilly was perfect casting, y'all. Love her so much in this one. I love how the waterbed explodes in like one over-the-top kill. It was a little unnecessary, but it was so awesome. And same with the guy getting hit by an 18-wheeler. This guy just like disintegrates, flies into multiple pieces. It's so cool, man. When Tiffany glows up, that montage was super fun, super excellent. It's up there with like the Clueless glow up montage, the makeover. The comedy does miss a few times, but I still laugh throughout the film. Huge props to the puppeteers. What they do is not easy. 3.5 stars out of 5. Alright, second film of June, guys. We got X-Men The Last Stand, 2006, directed by Brett Ratner. This guy is a scumbag. He's been sexual assault allegations. He's out of Hollywood. Scum. This one, man, there's something wrong with this movie. I can't quite put my finger on it. It feels corny. Mostly the dialogue to me. Did we really have to kill off a bunch of major characters in this one? Why did Wolverine have to get down with Jean? Shouldn't he respect Scott and Cyclops? Plus know that she's really unstable. I did enjoy some of the action, and seeing a variety of mutants show off their superpowers was definitely the highlight for me. It's just not enough for a recommendation, but it's not a total waste of time. This line, it was so stupid. He's like, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch." It's like, oh my god, it's so stupid. Do not recommend. 2.5 out of 5, but maybe check it out if you want. Alright, third film, we've got X-Men First Class, y'all. Released in 2011, directed by Matthew Vaughn. Now, you got revamped cast. You got Fassbender, McAvoy, Kevin Bacon as the villain. You got Rose Byrne. Always like seeing her around. I didn't like the way Jennifer Lawrence is used here. It's like she's only there for like sexual tension. She's all over Hank's dick like right off the bat, and her dialogue is pretty garbage. I think she's wasted, man. There's a great mix of superheroes. You get to see their talents on display. Azazel might be the highlight. He's like, he goes off dropping CIA guys from the sky, showing off his skills big time with his melee and blade attacks. Great ending. I really like how it ended and really sets the stage up perfectly for what's going to come next. So 3.5 stars out of 5. I do recommend this one. Alright, fourth film, we've got Guillermo del Toro's directorial debut in 1993 called Kronos. This has solid story and characters. The film was kind of unremarkable in the first half, but it really picks up. The Mortician in the middle point provided some comedic relief. Wasn't expecting that. Props for that guy. There was a moment when the protagonist, he licks blood off the floor, like just to get it on your hand. I'm like, what? Can't you do that a different way, man? It was kind of weird. Wish they could have explained more of the rules in the ancient pamphlet or just the lore in general. A lot of that stuff was unclear, but definitely worth checking out. I give it my 3 out of 5 recommendation. Alright, next up we've got Happy Gilmore from 1996, directed by Dennis Dugan. I was curious if the Adam Sandler comedies I grew up with held up. I decided to rewatch this one. It must have been 20 plus years. It was a mixed bag overall. Like one scene I'd laugh really hard or have a good chuckle, and then 4 or 5 jokes in a row don't land, and then I would have a little laugh. That was the whole movie for me. Chris McDonald killed it. That guy is perfect casting as Shooter, man. Killed it. Same with Richard Kiel. His line to Shooter, "You can count on me," waiting on you in the parking lot. That shit was funny as fuck. Made me laugh pretty good. Carl Weathers was a neat choice as well. Like seeing him. The hardest scene I laughed at as a kid was when he hits the guy and he falls off the roof. And he's like, "You guys are gonna pay for that." Ah! And that part held up, man. I don't know why it makes me laugh, but it does. And then they got the Bob Barker scene, that was pretty good too. But overall, it's really mixed bag. So 2.5 out of 5, not a full recommendation. Next up, y'all, we've got When We Pick Apples, 1971 film from North Korea. This is a big one, man. I was able to watch this through Right Brain TV. They are the only anti-imperialist streaming site. They've got tons of like unheard of underground films, literature, series, man. They've got so much good stuff here, y'all. And they screened it on their website. They streamed it. So really interesting film, man. It really shows how all the workers have solidarity. Although they may disagree on some things, they work it out. And the amount of apples that were grown in this movie was absolutely ridiculous, man. But like, that's what solidarity is, man. The people sticking together and getting through things. But 4 out of 5 stars. Highly recommend tracking this one down. So next up, we've got Sky on Fire, directed by Ringo Lam, his last film from 2016. This is a hit or miss action drama all around. There would be a decent action sequence, then a so-so one. Unremarkable CGI. It was good at some points, but pretty bad at other times. It's okay plot. It's good acting. I'll give it that. Pretty good car chase towards the end of the film. That was probably the highlight for me. The movie does go out with a literal bang, so that's a plus. I can't give this film a recommendation, man, but you should watch this for Ringo Lam, who passed away. He's one of the heavy hitters from Hong Kong cinema, man. Great action drama director. Rest in peace. 2.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got The Killer's Edge, released in 1991. This was by PM Entertainment Studios. Man, they are like the kings of like B-action cinema. A lot of free stuff on YouTube. This is where I watched that one. This has the cheesy sax and synth music. Check. A cheesy sex scene. Check. A car explosion. Check. Jackass characters and so bad it's good dialogue. Check. Cap it off with the helicopter blowing up. I laughed so much, man. I definitely watched this inebriated, eat an edible, have a few drinks, man. You will laugh your ass off. Wings Hauser for life, baby. But 3.5 stars out of 5. Free on YouTube. Check out The Killer's Edge. Alright, y'all. The last film I watched in June was The Roundup, a 2022 Korean action movie starring Ma Dong-suk, aka Don Lee. You might remember the big bulky guy from Train to Busan. This guy whoops so much ass in this movie, y'all. When the action hits its peak, and there's like 3 or 4 action sequences that I'm talking like 10 out of 10, man. It was so good. I was creaming my fucking pants, man. It was so good. This is one of my favorite first time watches of June. Korean cinema, they know how to do action right. You've got to check this one out, y'all. 4 out of 5 stars. That about wraps it up, you guys. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that sub button. Like and comment on this video. It really helps out with that brutal YouTube algorithm. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. I'm still streaming on Twitch from time to time. Give me a follow there. But July movie recap's going to be in the works. Got some game reviews, film reviews still. Hope to see you next time. Peace.